What's going on, everyone? It's Ben with Buy It, Break It, Fix It, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. Today I have something special for us to be the install of the Reefs Micro 99 servo. Now, if you have an SCX24 or something comparable, that's the style truck that this thing will go in. You can also use it for other things, whether it be just lockers on your crawler or whatnot. So we're going to go ahead and install it today on this truck. This is my custom little Axial SCX24 stand that a friend of mine 3D printed for me. Thank you, Derek. That was from, he's actually a friend of mine on Facebook, and I believe he watches my videos on here, Derek Shy. So appreciate that, Derek. It's an awesome little stand. I just love it. Now I need another one, so I gotta figure out where the STL file is for this. So, all right, so I'm gonna get the camera a little closer. We're gonna take the body off, and we're going to take out the old servo and put in the Reefs Micro 99. Stick around. All right, let's get to it. I've already unhooked the servo out of the receiver box, and I unhooked the servo arm and the steering link. So to get this servo out, you're looking at, let's see if I can get this here, 2 screws up there holding it on. Yours will be black, mine are replaced with hot racing screws. I had extra, and that's it. Pull those off, and the servo is out. In fact, I can do that right now for you. So there is a trick to getting this Reefs Micro 99 in there. And the trick is you have to grind down the back of the mount down to where the link hooks on. Do not grind too far, or else you will not be able to hook your top front link up. So there you go, servo's out. So you can see the size difference between the Reefs and the stock. Big difference. Doesn't look like it's going to go in there at all. Now, so what you want to do is take off these 2 top screw bolts out of the diff. This one right here, and this one right here. And then there's one on the back side of that mount for your steering. See if I can get that in the shot. It's up in there. It's the silver one. Right up in there. Yep, you can see it. I know you can, it's blurry, but you can see it up in there. Now it takes the top link off. That pulls the whole servo mount off. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that mount off, and we're gonna get it cut down. That way the Micro 99 fits in. So let me go ahead and do that. All right, so those screws are out. Reach up in here and just pull the servo mount out. And I will show you, the original servo sits down in there like that. The Reefs will not sit down in there like that. The Reefs is way too big. It will sit down in there, but it won't fit. So, as you can see, I've already had this one installed. And the reason I did that is because it is a little bit of work to get this in here. So you see the Reefs, the ears, the mounting ears on the side. I had to grind down the top ones. And the reason you do that is because the axle mounted servo, when it flexes, it has to clear the frame rails on the inside. So that's what you're gonna have to do. It will get hung up on the frame rails if you don't do that. But I'm telling you, this is worth it. It is so worth it. This stock servo is just so weak compared to the Reefs. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this down, and I think I'm just gonna use my Lexan scissors to do this. I think if I snip it, so what you do is just try to line it up and make sure your holes line up. So I'm going to cut that down just a little bit more. It'll handle it. These things, they're not under all that much binding stress and pressure out there on the rocks. I mean, they're so small and so light. Okay, let's see if that works out. It looks like it'll do it. All right, so I got that cut down at the back there. Just be careful, that's pretty thin over there, so it might end up breaking, but I will tell you this. I do have the hot racing mount and it is already trimmed down. They're both the same exact mount, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my hot racing mount again and put that in, but it'll be the exact same process if you're using the stock mount as opposed to the one I'm using, the hot racing mount. So let's go ahead and get that installed, and as you can see, it fits in a hot racing mount nicely. The ears are flush on the mount, and it actually gives it room back there for the links. I don't know if you can see that room behind it, underneath it, for the link. So it's good to go. It does sit up a little high and there is a gap down in there below, but it holds it pretty tight, so we're just gonna roll with that. All right, so we got the top mount back in, and now we just route the wire for the servo, and I like mine up between the right here. There's a little gap. Let's see if we can focus in on that. Yeah, right underneath there. That little gap is what I usually take mine through. If you go the gap behind it, you risk a chance of it hitting the drive shaft at some point. So I find that this one's the best one to go through. All right, so with all that done, you just slide the servo down in there. It will only be the bottom bolts on those bottom ears holding it on, but that's okay. Stock servo only has two holding it on. There we go. My wire was messing me up. All right, it's that easy. Installed. Boom. Just get our two bolts in here, two screws, whatever you want to call them. Let's see, one on this side. I guess I'm gonna need to go grab a battery. All right, so let me go ahead and get this buttoned up. I'll go grab a battery. I'll show you how to set the endpoints on this thing. That way you're not killing your truck and your parts. Oh yeah, the steering link on the servo. All right, steering link is on. All right, there you go. Now my servo horn, I've stripped it out, so. All right, and then when you hook this in, black wire goes down, and you want to put it in the spot that says STR, as you know, which is steering. So, all right, let me grab a battery. We'll be right back. I'll show you how this thing works. All right, transmitter on, truck on. Tuck in all our wires. Close the lid. There we go. Body clips. We'll just do one for now. All right, there we go. Beautiful. Now, set the endpoints on this thing. I usually flip the truck upside down. That way I can see everything that's going on. You want to look down here at your diff and make sure your steering link isn't hitting there, and binding up both directions. Okay, let's see here. On your controller, you have this button up here. This is for your steering, your throw rate. So if you, all I'm doing is turn that button more or less, and it works the same for both. So once you get it set, you have to check both sides of it. I like that. I like it. So there you go. Plenty of power in this thing. I feel like you could probably make it dance. All the weight on front. There you go. Little SCX24 dance. You need to put a string on the back of it. So there you go. Reefs Micro 99 Servo SCX24. If you're looking to get more power in your steering in your SCX24, this is what you want. It's a great servo, plenty of power. Reefs has great customer support. He will not leave you hanging if you have any issue, and you won't. He takes great care of you. So go check him out. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. Go support Reefs. Show him some love. And yeah, I'm out of here. Ben out. Oh yeah. Hey, be good to people, and people will be good to you. Ben out.